Hello again. Welcome to the second part of our discussion for this month of April 2024. And I'm still talking about how to thrive in any land part 3. So how to thrive in any land part 3, you may say this is part 3B. And we have said the word thrive is actually an acronym. The letter T is for thinking big. Letter H is for owning your skills. Letter R is for right relationships. Making the most of right relationships in order to succeed in life. And I want to go to letter I now, which is on information. Information is key. Information is crucial. Having right information is very essential. In fact, I can put it simply like this, that the degree that a person is informed, to the degree that a person has got relevant information, relevant knowledge about their environment, they will thrive in that environment. To the degree that you are informed about what happens in your environment, you will thrive in that environment. That also means that if a person is not well informed, they will struggle. So you can say struggle is connected to absence of or deficiency of information. Endless struggle oftentimes is connected to absence of or deficiency of information. In the Bible, it says the labor of the foolish wearies them because they do not know how. So most times when you don't know how, you suffer for it, you pay dearly for it. That how relates to knowledge, relates to information, relates to counsel, that you know the right information or you have the right information about something that you are trying to do or a particular area of life that you are interested in. So to the degree that you are informed, you will thrive. To the degree that you have relevant information, right information related to your environment, you will succeed in that environment. It is generally difficult to know how or to have right information and struggle endlessly. No, most of the time, struggles relate to what people do not know how to get, or when people do not know where to turn. So as I observe, for example, maybe many young people when they start university, maybe migrants when they move to a new country or a new city, when people start new jobs, a new profession, I can largely tell whether they will thrive, whether they will succeed or not. How? By the quality of information they consciously seek or have access to. The quality of information they consciously seek or have access to. If a person is just starting a new job and they are always on the lookout for relevant information about the job, about the profession, about how to rise, about opportunities around them, you don't need anybody to tell you that that individual is likely to go very far as that job is concerned. Now, on the other hand, if people appear to be laid back, they are indifferent or they are apathetic towards this kind of information, they will also most likely remain on the same spot. So, and that's why I've talked about relationship before now talking about information. That to a large extent, this information that we're talking about, this know-how, this idea that we're talking about, is closely connected to the people you work with, the people you associate with, the relationships around you. That information is connected to knowledge, information is connected to association. That what you don't know, you suffer for it, you pay for it, as simple as that. And when we say you pay for it, you may pay with money. That is, it can cost you money. Ignorance can seriously cost you money. And mistake most of the time, like a genuine mistake, innocent mistake, most of the time is not an excuse. It is not permissible, right? So it can cost you money. It can cost you time. It can cost you opportunities. Many lost opportunities can be traced to absence of information or deficiency in information. You can lose many things by not being properly informed. You can lose many things by not being rightly and properly informed. And that also means you can gain many things by being rightly informed. You can gain many things by having access and working with right information. And to be honest, you won't know that some things are possible until you hear about it, or until you see it in others, or until people tell you. You won't know that some things are possible. You won't know that you can actually get some results, navigate some challenges, until people tell you about that. Oh, you've had this challenge, this is how to deal with it. You may be struggling with something and somebody just say, oh, if that is it, have you thought about doing it like this? And that may actually be the breakthrough that you're looking for. So in the Bible, it says, by wise counsel, you will wage your own war. By wise counsel, you will wage your own war. What that means is, by wise counsel, you will make your move. By wise counsel, right information is the raw material for right action. Right information is the raw material for right action, and right action produces right results. I take that again. How does information lead to your success? Right information is the raw material for right action. That, if you think about it, people are not likely to be taking right action consistently by accident. If people appear to be consistently taking right steps, right actions, most of the time it's because they know some things. It's because they have some secret, trade secret. So right information provides the basis for right action. And when actions are consistently right, they will produce the right result. They will lead to the right outcome. They will lead to the type of result that you desire to see. So a person can either struggle endlessly without right information, or thrive sweatlessly with right information. People can struggle endlessly or thrive sweatlessly with right information. By wise counsel, you will wage your own war. So what that means is, the place to begin your effort most of the time is finding the right information. The place, the starting point of effort, of diligence most of the time is not just going out to work. It's not just exerting your energy. It is actually finding the right information. Information about your job, your location, your environment, or that thing that you want to do. So in the Bible, Ecclesiastes 10:10 says, if the axe is dull and one does not, if the axe is dull and one does not sharpen the edge, then he must use more strength. He must use more strength. In other words, don't walk around with a dull ask. You just be dissipating energy. Don't don't approach life with a dull ask, a dull ask, or a dull mindset, a dull perspective. You are not well informed, so you are likely to struggle. You are likely to be frustrated. I mean, you can imagine a person can die of thirst, right? When water is around them. People can struggle on their own when help is available for them. The difference most of the time is right information, the know-how, the knowing where to turn, knowing what to do, and how to actually get what you want. So that is the importance of right information. And I would like to wrap up this discussion by talking generally about how to get this right information, or this relevant information. I'll talk about three major points that I think can help in getting this right information. Now, the first one is to value this information. Value it. Place a high value on information. Understand its relevance. The value you place on it will determine the price you are likely to pay. It will determine the sacrifice that you are likely to make, the extent that you are likely to go to seek this information, the value you place on it. So for example, maybe if you know of someone that is a millionaire and you are hoping to become like them, and they give you an appointment, but then maybe after 1 hour, 2 hours, you have not seen them, what do? Do you just go away and say, you know what, I'll just leave, I'll just go and do my own thing. After all, my own time is also precious to me. Or you just wait because of the value of what you think you can get from them. That can actually be an indication of what your value is, or the kind of value that you place on information or knowledge, right ideas, that you want to invest massively in it. But before you can do that effectively, you need to value, you need to place a premium on it. In the Bible, it says, why is there in the heart of a fool the purchasing price of wisdom, seeing that he has no heart for it? So wisdom, knowledge, understanding is first of all something that your heart needs to desire before your efforts to get it can actually make a difference. So you need to desire it. You need to place a very high value on getting this right information that we are talking about. The kind of value that you place on it will determine how much you are likely to go, or how desperate you can get. It's just like maybe you have watched different shows, different competition, maybe on TV, and they place a particular amount on it, and you see how people are struggling, how people are striving to get that amount, because that is the value that they think their effort is worth that much. And that is what we are saying, that when you value information that highly, you are likely to also invest your time accordingly. So value, place a high value on information, know the relevance of right information to whatever it is that you want to do. And the second point is seek for it, search for it, invest in it, look for it. Go wherever you can get the right information that you need related to what you want to do. And why is that important? What you look for to a large extent determines what you get. If you are not looking for it, you may not get it, because even if it's around you, because you're not looking for it, you can just let it pass. You can just let it slide. So when you know what you want, you are hunting for it. In the Bible, it says, "Seek and you shall find." Right? And that can be anything. That can be anything. And in this regard, we're talking about right information. Seek right information concerning what you want to do, concerning your environment. You want to thrive, concerning government policies that may affect what you do, concerning that line of business, that profession. Seek information. Seek from successful people, seek from books, seek from maybe going to seminars, workshops, attending training sessions, or just going to talk to people. Just seek for this right information, hunt for it, invest massively in getting this right information, because when you are on the lookout for right information, you will know. When you get it, you will know that yes, this is what I know. And if for some reasons you have not even found it, as long as your heart is after it, you can even stumble, right, on something else that may be massively beneficial to you, and that can make the difference between success and endless frustration in life. So seek for it, invest your time, your energy, your resources in getting right information that will actually help you to thrive in any environment. And the last point with regards to that is to be open-minded, or if you like, say be humble. Again, I'm talking about humility with regards to information. Be open-minded. Relevant information can come through anybody and everybody. What matters is that you open your ears, you open your heart, such that when it comes, you can perceive such, you can receive such without actually missing out because of prejudice, or because of pride, or because of some preconceived ideas about who can get you what. Right ideas, right information can come through anybody. The fact that people are lowly placed does not mean they don't have sense most of the time. It's just maybe as a result of different factors that you may not be aware of. So when maybe such people give you an idea, it can actually help you tremendously. And in the same way, the fact that somebody is an executive does not always mean everything they say is sensible. Right? So what matters is you are open-minded, you are humble to just treat people right, to acknowledge that ideas, great information can come from different sources. When you do that, there is no way you will not thrive, because you will have access to right, relevant, timely information. And when you work with that, you will achieve remarkable success in life. That is the place of information when it comes to thriving in any land. So what have we talked about this month of April 2024? We've talked about right relationships, that many things can even go wrong in a person's life just by virtue of wrong relationships. And in the same way, things can go right in a person's life by virtue of right relationships. And we've talked about factors that can help a person to make the most of right relationships, and also the importance of information when it comes to thriving or succeeding in any land, not being a victim of the environment. And I guess that would be a convenient point for us to draw the curtain for the month of April 2024. I hope this has inspired you. Please, if it has, share it with somebody, comment below, and let me know also if you have any questions and queries, including getting your work with the Lord right. If you send me an email, the email address is in the description box. I'll be happy to answer your query and be of support or blessing to you in any way that I can. Now, our next meeting will be in May, the third Friday of May. That's May the 17th, 2024. And I'll be talking about how to thrive in any land, part 4. How to thrive in any land, part 4. So thank you for tuning in. God bless you and see you next time. Bye-bye.